Oh boy. First of all, I'm gonna ask that you watch the video before you leave a comment. Just at least let me explain myself. Is that fair? I think that's fair.
I see a pretty significant movement, or I don't know, online movement, which isn't really a movement, of people wanting to see Black Panther be nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. And I want to stress here that if you think that Black Panther is just one of the best movies of the year and you think it should be nominated, there's nothing wrong with that. That's your opinion, right? Um, but I see a good amount of people arguing that Black Panther should be nominated for Best Picture because of its cultural significance. You know what it did for for African American actors. To see a film, a mostly black cast in a major comic book film, that's a big deal. Absolutely, and that absolutely is. I'm not denying that. But when we were talking about the Oscars celebrate excellence in film. And, what you do culturally, it's not, shouldn't really be taken into account, right? Um, and that's basically just what I'm saying here. In my opinion, Black Panther was not one of the best movies of the year. It's not even the best comic book movie of the year. I would put Avengers and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse way above Black Panther. So yeah, it's my main point. And we're seeing a lot of weird stuff with the Oscars. They're getting a lot of flack for having a bunch of white people be nominated for stuff, and it's just it's a tough game that they're playing right now, and I just if I see Black Panther be nominated, I'll be skeptical. I'm not going to be convinced that they nominated it because the Oscar, the people who nominate films for the Oscars. I'll be skeptical to see if they actually nominated it because they thought it was a best picture contender or just because they wanted to fill a quota. It's a really weird time that we're living in right now where it just makes me skeptical about a lot of stuff. And when I see a movie like Black Panther, right, an all black led film, when I see a film like that get Oscar recognition, I want to see it happen when it deserves it. Not I don't want to see it happen because the Oscars feel like they owe the African American community something, because in my opinion that's more cheap than that's worse than not nominating them for anything. And I mean, if you want a big comic book movie that came out this year that has cultural significance, a black lead, I think Into the Spider-Verse is way better than Black Panther and should absolutely, like, I think it's a movie that does deserve some Oscar recognition. I mean, it'll never happen because A, it's a comic book movie, and B, it's a animated movie, so there's no fucking way that the Oscars are going to nominate it, even though, like, in my opinion, the best animated picture category is so stupid. Like, a movie's a movie, right? If it's animated or if it's not animated, that shouldn't really matter, but it's another video for another day. Yeah, like, if we're talking about comic book movies, that's Black Panther is not the best comic book movie of the year. It's not the best movie of the year. You could argue it's the most important movie of the year, but that's not really what the Oscars are about. So yeah, this is just something that I've been thinking about recently. And I want to hear your thoughts. If you agree, if you disagree, if you think I'm a racist, tell me in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video.